Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to learn how to chop an onion. So to get started, we're going to first cut off both ends of our onion. And sometimes it's easier to take off these outer layers so you can get a better grip and make sure that it doesn't slip out from under you. Okay. Once you have both ends cut off, we're going to cut the onion in half, lengthwise. So you'll have two halves. And once you've cut it halfway, it'll be a lot easier to take the rest of this peel off that is a little tighter to the onion. So first we'll peel that away and we'll put it in this bowl here to the side so it's off of our cutting board. And we're going to make three kinds of cuts. First we're going to make vertical cuts in the onion, chopping down like so, and then we will make horizontal cuts, and then we will do the dicing motion. So to start out with our vertical cuts, we're going to make sure we find the core end, which you can see this end would be coming apart, and this is where our core was. And so we want to make sure not to cut through there, and that will hold our onion together. So we're going to make those vertical cuts, and depending on how large you want your dice to be, that's how far apart you'll make these cuts. The further apart, the larger a dice you will have. And try to make them as even as possible so that your onion is going to cook evenly. Okay, and after we've made all of our vertical cuts, we'll go to that horizontal cut that I mentioned. So we're going to do that a few different spots. So try and hold your onion together like so, and cut very slowly so that your knife does not slip. And we don't want to go all the way through because, like I said, your core is going to hold that together for you. And then again, we're going to move up a little ways and do our horizontal cut this way. And sometimes I find the best way is to put your hand flat with your fingers up, and you don't have to worry about catching your fingers where your knife is at in there. Okay, and then our third cut, like I said, is our dicing motion. So you're just going to come down, and again, depending on how large you want your dice, and you'll go down throughout your onion until you get to that core where the end of your vertical cuts is. And then the best way is to flip the end down and then continue your chop from there. It's a little bit more stable once you get to the end if you put it on the flat side. And you'll have to run your knife through that piece a couple times as we didn't have those cuts on there. And there you have a diced onion.